Hey, it's us again, Jose Perez.
Eric.
So, another IPA for you. Hop juice. Now,
Double IPA.
yeah, oh yeah, that's right, it's a double IPA. So, we're trying this just because, a couple reasons. One, I've seen it plenty of times. Always wanted to try it. I've never, I don't know why I've never bought it before. I just never have. But I've always been curious about it. And I've never realized that this is a 9.7 IPA. That's pretty high. That's pretty up there. Um, Left Coast Left Coast Brewery, uh, San Clemente, California. Some literature back here. I probably won't read it right now. We like to go into these things blind sometimes. Sometimes we read it, sometimes we don't. But it just sort of depends. Oh, hold on. Let me show you guys what this looks like. So, pretty normal coloring, I would say. You can see where you're at. Just pour it up first. But, so hop juice, you can just tell by the way, the name, hop juice, kind of what they're going for. Should be definitely hoppy, hopefully. If it's not, that'd be a big disappointment to me. Yeah. So actually, this one doesn't have not a lot of head on this. Not necessarily a bad thing, but
I got mine.
well, I got some, but I can still see whatever. I can still see it. It's a little cloudier.
It smells different.
Definitely cloudier. Can't see through it. It's not crystal clear.
It smells kind of floral, but you know what it smells like?
Oh.
It smells like raisins a little bit.
Yeah, it smells a little bit like raisins.
For reals, I can smell that.
Yeah.
It reminds me of the Hebrew kind of smell.
Yes. Let's try it out.
It's very raisiny.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a bit raisin.
Damn it.
Which is pretty. I don't know. That's kind of strange to me because normally raisins, I associate that more with darker beers.
I get
not
the
so much
raisin
an
at the
IPA.
front, for sure. Kind of goes away. I taste the alcohol.
Definitely raisin in the front. It does fade away.
I think it's like raisin, alcohol. Let's see.
Definitely raisin in the front. I get that hoppy alcohol taste in the middle, and then it goes away. It's actually a pretty clean finish compared to some other, IPAs. They tend to linger quite a bit. This isn't too bad. It's a little interesting actually. Never had an IPA like this before.
It's supposed to be a double IPA, so
That's true. Yeah. Maybe we should have got just a regular IPA.
I didn't know it was double.
Neither did I. Till I read it. Just goes to show you should read your labels. I like the design on this though. The frog with the little hops, bud in the middle. And the little smaller frogs on each side.
It actually finishes pretty clean.
So, whoa. That burp tasted like beer. I mean, it always tastes a little bit like whatever you ate, but that one tasted like beer. So basically, premium American two-row. That was funny. It was very unexpected. That was our cousin. I guess she didn't realize we were filming, but whatever. 5 different hop varieties are used. Spends 2 weeks dry hopping in a fermenter. Okay, so here we go. Starts out sweet and finishes with the crisp bitterness of double IPA.
It is crisp.
Yeah, I would say that's about right. It's a drinkable blend, heavy hopping till night's end. Has massive IBUs, which is, I believe, is that bitterness units or something? I forget what that is. I think it's bitterness units or something. Something bitterness units, I think. I can't remember. I used to know that stuff. I have a terrible memory, so I tend to forget a lot of things. But yeah, so definitely not your average IPA.
It's definitely like, I think it's targeted for more the person who likes IPA like myself.
But likes darker beers or something?
But likes it next level. Who's kind of saying, you know what, like, they're good.
But more?
You know, it's bitter, but I want more.
More
cowbell. Yeah, like that.
I want more cowbell.
I think so.
No, it's good though. I wouldn't
And
say it's
good.
bad.
I think it's good as like your IPA all the way, and then like to change it up, you're like double IPA.
Yeah.
But to be double IPA all the time,
No, you know what? And it's funny because double IPAs, they almost need their own. At least the ones I've tasted, they almost need their own category. They almost need to be called something else.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, it's double. You know, like it's stronger. It's kind of like it's evolving. You know, or it's next level, like how you said. But to me, it's almost so next level. It's almost so far from an IPA from where it started from. It needs to be called something else. Because
kind of reminiscent of an IPA.
Exactly, yeah. Because like it does remind you a little bit of an IPA.
Just like a pale ale reminds me of an IPA.
Yeah, but not. Yeah, but it's not. Yeah, exactly. This needs to be called something else. I mean, like double IPAs.
But the thing is that like some people say Imperial IPA. Like, is it on the same level? Is Imperial, you know, more? Is it less? You know. So I don't know.
It's almost like the difference between a stout and a porter. They're a lot of similarities, but only certain differences. You know, like there's like it's very few differences. Whereas this, in an IPA, it does have some similarities, but I think there are more differences between this and an IPA than a porter to a stout. It needs its own name.
Maybe.
I think it needs its own name. Because when you say IPA, it makes me think it's going to taste like an IPA. But it kind of doesn't. It kind of doesn't.
DIPA?
So, that was our cousin's son. I guess no one. I guess people just think we're talking to each other. They don't realize that we're talking to,
I guess so.
to the camera.
I wish we had like
A
locks.
den or something. Or...
Lock. Well, because that door locks. But I wish we could it had its own separate locks on the outside. So if they unlocked it, and we locked it.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but how would that work? If you're able to lock it on both?
Mm-hmm. So they would both have to be unlocked for them to walk out of here.
That's weird. That's not a bad concept. But
well, it's not bad
different.
in this house.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true.
Two-way door locks.
And you both need to be unlocked for you to open it.
Mm-hmm.
So there's no key. It's just a little.
No, there's a key.
There's a key.
So
if you use a key, it needs to. So then you have two different keys going into two different locks.
Yes. I guess it would.
That's kind of complicated.
I guess you wouldn't have to have two different keys. What they would do in that situation is
like a master key.
Walk around.
I guess. But yeah, it's just like that here at our parents' house. And we like to do it here at our parents' house, just because there's usually, you know.
Was.
Yeah. It was. Not lonely, but it was nice.
It was lonely.
Yeah, I guess it was. Well, the time that it was just you and Dad, yeah. My mom was in San Diego all the time, yeah. It's pretty lonely here. But yeah,
but
I mean,
I'm talking about.
beers. Well, anyways, getting back to the beers, to the beer. Um, so what do you think? Would you buy this again?
I would, but the bottle actually cost me $10. And unless I'm trying to impress someone, or unless I'm doing double IPA party or something, or I don't know.
Only double IPAs.
The only reason I wouldn't buy it again is because of the price. It's pretty expensive.
You know what? Okay, this is good to drink on your own. Meaning, if you want something hard that's kind of like an IPA, and you want to drink it pretty much by yourself, this is what this is for. I don't know if I would, well, okay, yeah. If I wanted to be a dick, I would take this to a party and not share with anyone.
Because, that's, 22 ounces, right?
22 ounces.
It was $10. So a 6-pack would be $30.
Yeah, because if you're...
So that's really more for, a special occasion.
Special occasion.
So, I mean, I guess I would buy it again because it is good, but...
It is.
But, special occasions.
Yeah, it's definitely not something you'd buy all the time. At least, I like it. It's nice. I probably will buy this again. But, $10 for this, you have to really want it. You have to really be in the mood for this.
And I don't even think it's limited edition. I think they just always make it.
I think it's year round. Not that it's a bad beer. It's a really good beer. I like it. I like it a lot. I would totally buy that, but that's almost so expensive. You don't want to share it with anyone.
Yeah, that's true.
You want to the only reason why we share it is because there's 3 extra beers here, which we should probably put up at some point to show all of them at the same time. But anyways, so what do you rate this?
No, it's in a different category as the others, but it's really good. And just because of the price, I'm gonna have to give it. If I gave Ballast a point off for its label, I'd have to give it an 8 for its price alone.
It's funny. I would give this
because I'm not gonna
pay $10 for it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna pay $10 for it.
I would give this a 7-8. I might pay $10 for this again, but like I said, this would have to be if I had a hard day at work and I don't want to talk to nobody and I want to drink a beer that's gonna get me, a good head change.
Yeah, but would you buy
then play RDR or something like that? That's pretty much what
you would buy this, say an Old Guardian, which probably costs $8-9.
Yeah, well that's true.
So what are you gonna do? You can be like, oh, hard day at work, whatever you just said. I'm gonna go buy a hop juice, or am I gonna buy an Old Guardian or the Beast or whatever?
That's true because here's the thing.
You have to judge it by how good it is.
It is good, and that's why I would pay $10 for it again. I won't lie, I would pay 10. But that's the thing; it would be sporadically. It wouldn't be my go-to beer because it all depends because all right, I go to and I'm pretty sure most people that have that know about beers have this problem. When you walk into a liquor store and they have a good selection, you're standing there for 10 minutes. Just looking at the damn beers, thinking about price, thinking about taste, thinking about, do you want to try something, new, or do you want to go to an old favorite? You're thinking about all these things, and me, now that I know, and I've had this before, the reason why I've never had this before is because I always go to my old favorites. Okay. Every now and then, I'll take a chance on a beer and I'll try it out, but it doesn't happen very often. The only times that I do it is when we do these when we do these reviews.
Yeah, and see the thing is with me, it's all right, I'm gonna stick with the 8, and it's gonna take double the points off for for the price because, let's say, what you just said, getting off work, hard day, your boss
something a little hard
or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm thinking like a golden monkey. Let's say at the most costs $15 for the 6-pack. That's 12 ounces, 12 ounces for $15. That tastes as good as the Ballast Point.
Yeah.
And it's smooth, and it's gonna, if you want it to get fucked up, it's gonna fuck you up way more than the $10
yeah.
one.
Well, okay, yeah, no, that's true.
So money wise, it doesn't make sense, and taste wise, you'll probably get just as much enjoyment from a Ballast, which costs the $5, than this.
Well, no, yeah. Okay,
it's just it costs too much.
Okay,
it costs too much.
It's a pretty penny. If you definitely want to impress someone, probably be a good way to go. Okay, but this is impress someone that maybe knows a thing or two about beer. You want to impress someone who doesn't know anything about beer, I want to try that one. Okay, a lot cheaper. Okay,
someone who appreciates a good beer.
That is good. No, okay, now here's the thing, okay?
You could have got two of those for that one.
Okay, exactly. Okay, yeah, that's true. Now here's the thing. All right. Taste-wise, I like this a lot better than I like this, okay? But if I'm only going to have one, okay, and money's not an issue, I'll have this over this, okay? The reason why is because this will get me a little bit more lightheaded, and I like that. Okay?
Yeah, and it tastes good too.
It tastes good too. It doesn't taste bad. I would give this a 6-7. It's really good beer. I really like it, but the price on it is just, it's a tad steep. Okay, it's a tad steep. Just dismiss. There you go. Okay, it's a tad steep.
Yeah.
Not that it's bad, but I mean, not everyone's gonna pay $10. Okay, so okay, out of the three, let's just do a quick comparison. Out of the 3 IPAs that we had, one being a double IPA that we didn't realize was a double IPA. Okay, I think this is the order it would. No, actually, okay. If we're talking about taste, I think this is the order we should go. This, and this. This is great. I like this a lot. Okay. Now, if we're talking about, something else, getting, what's stronger, obviously, going by the numbers, this is what you should go with.
And you know what?
Okay.
I like hard tasting beers, so I really like this one because it's very strong. It you feel the alcohol, but this one is like it tastes super good. So I'm torn between the two, but the only reason why this one wins because this one's double the price.
Yeah, because technically you could get 2 of these for the price of 1 of this, and 2 of this would make you more lightheaded than 1 of this. Yeah. So, it's a lot of factors. All right, so we're good. We did our IPA showdown. We'll probably do. There's tons of IPAs. So you know what? Summer's coming up. Maybe we should just do a bunch of IPAs.
Or
I like
summer
IPAs.
beers.
Or just summer beers in general, or just lighter beers, pale ales, or whatever. It'd be good. Yeah. Probably, maybe we'll just do that as a whole theme. Since it's getting hotter. Lighter beers, maybe not so many dark beers. See how it is. Try them out.
We'll try to get the same thing.
Yeah, we'll try to get the same styles, and we probably should try to read it a little bit more.
And we should probably, if you guys have any suggestions.
Yeah,
and we actually haven't tried to promote that either.
That's true.
Or if you disagree,
you should write a comment if you disagree. If you're around this area or to get it, more than happy to help you out with supporting the local community here as far as liquor stores.
Or having someone as a guest.
Exactly. If you want to be a guest, yeah, why not? Okay. Any suggestions would be good. The only problem is that we can't get certain beers here in California that we can get in the East Coast. We don't get, the Brooklyn Brewery here, unfortunately. So certain beers probably won't be too accessible, but we'll try our best to find them.
Once in a while, someone does carry them.
Yes, every now and then I do get someone who does do trips. In the line of work that I do, they do go out and do, different states. Might get some beers from other states. I know there's a lot of, at least from what I hear, there's a lot of good beers, good craft beers in Nevada. So that's not that far from where we're at. So let us know. Any, suggestions, whatever. Subscribe, comment, whatever the fuck. We got thick skin. Comments like you're a faggot or something like that isn't going to really bother us because we really know that you're saying that about yourself. So anything, just let us know. Okay, and try out every beer you see. Okay, mental note.
See you later.
See ya.